To make strips for your peg loom is quite simple. All you need to do is cut 1-inch strips. But what we're going to start out with today is how to make those strips for the actual warp. What you need to do is have a pant leg of blue jeans and have the top and bottom seam cut off. Then also you're going to take off the hem. As you can see, I've already done that. So I've removed that with the rotary cutter. And then I've measured 1 inch from the bottom to cut the strip with a ruler all the way across. Then I've removed that and I've had a complete 1-inch strip all the way across. As you've noticed, the strip has a tapered point. The only reason why is because my mat is only 18 inches long, and the actual pant leg of the blue jeans is quite longer. But when you do the sewing process, it does not matter how long the strips are because you're going to sew them together on the sewing machine. So make your strips as long as you can depending on your cutting area. Then you'll be able to sew them together, and I'll show you how. Once you have your strips cut, it's time to assemble them together, which is quite easy. As you can see, this one strip is going across the length, well, the width of this opposing strip. What I have here on the diagonal is a dotted yellow line showing your sewing line that you do on the sewing machine. The whole goal is you want a straight seam for a straight piece of warped fabric. So your end result is what you want is this. You're going to have a fold mark area or a sew line, and this is going to be straight out. So you have a continuous piece of fabric. As long as you need to actually warp or thread the peg loom to make your twined rug. It's quite simple, but sometimes when you start out in the beginning, it can get confusing. You'll sew on the wrong diagonal. Possibly instead of sewing on this diagonal, you might sew on this diagonal. What's wonderful about this process, it's very literal. So if you sew on the wrong angle, the fabric will tell you. And so what you need to do is, if you make mistakes, not get frustrated with yourself, but keep trying.